We finally got some snow in New York a few days ago, and my kids enjoyed building a snowman while I was shoveling the sidewalk. It was very refreshing. I like snow once in a while. So now let me show you what I had for breakfast that day. It was so good, guys. Okay, when it is really cold outside, I really like to have a warm drink. And this morning I had my Ruby's herbal tea. It reminds me of black tea, but it doesn't have caffeine and I really like the taste. And I like to have it with some lemon. So for breakfast, I had an acai bowl. I made it from homemade almond milk with some ground flax seeds, frozen bananas, and acai frozen packet. I blended everything together until it was smooth and I plated it with all kinds of goodness. So I had blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, pumpkin seeds, walnuts, hemp seeds, cacao nibs, coconut shreds, and green spirulina powder. It was delicious and so filling. By the way, make sure to stay till the end of this video if you want to see the nutrients breakdown. I will show you everything I had in details and all the macros and micros. Okay, moving on to lunch. I had another cup of herbal tea, and this time it was blood orange Ruby's tea from Trader Joe's. And my main course was these veggie wraps that I bought on Amazon. I stuffed them with my leftover salad from the day before, and I added some extra peanut sauce. They were super filling and tasted so good. My dessert was a few prunes with some cacao nibs on top. Very simple, but very delicious. Let's try these wraps. So good. These are really delicious wraps, guys. And you see, it took me like a couple of minutes to put it together because my salad was already ready. I made it yesterday for dinner, and all I had to do just take these wraps and wrap it, and that's it. It's ready. And some people say that eating raw food is actually a lot of work and a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, but it doesn't. If you plan accordingly, it's actually easier and it's actually simpler. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and eat these delicious wraps, and yes, I will eat all of this because I'm really hungry right now. It's been about 5 hours since I've eaten. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my computer, and I will see you later for my other meal. My dinner was super simple that day. All I had was 3 red delicious apples, but it was enough for me. My family and I had to go out that day, and I did not eat anything else. Sometimes when we go out and I have nothing to order, I just don't eat anything, and that's okay. If it would be a few years ago, yes, it would have felt really weird for me, but now I'm okay with this. I just make sure I'm not hungry when I go out. And on that day I wasn't. Those apples actually filled me up. After everyone ate, we had a nice walk on a promenade and enjoyed the view, even though it was pretty freezing that day. It was still a nice walk though. Okay, so now let me show you the nutrients breakdown. Okay, so this is the application that I like to use. It's called Chronometer. I added all the food here, and here is what the numbers look like. I had about 1800 calories total, which is not a lot, but enough for that day. So my macros look like I had 33% protein, 107 carbs, and 96 fat. Now, following this lifestyle, I never have to worry about my fiber intake because I always have plenty. For example, on this day I got 258% of fiber, or 64 grams. I got my iron. Now, I don't eat like this every day. I change things up and I try to make sure to get my calcium from sources like sesame seeds, which I didn't really have on this day, and that's why I have 37% of calcium here, but that's okay because it's only an isolated day. Okay, also vitamin A, C, and potassium are never a problem. I always get plenty. Vitamin B12, it doesn't show here because I didn't add it in, but I usually supplement it on the side. So here's a little breakdown of foods I had with potassium, which is really cool to see. So of course bananas are the leader in this list. And by the way, did you know that if you had something really salty the day before, you just have to eat some extra potassium to kind of keep you in balance? So it certainly helps to eat some bananas here and there for your potassium intake. Okay, now let's look at my water content. It shows 50%, but that is without me adding my teas and water that I usually drink plenty, so I never worry about that. This water content shown here is only from food, which is really amazing, I think. Okay, moving along, I got plenty of my carbs and fats, and my omega-3 and 6s look good. There's supposed to be a ratio. I don't remember the exact ratio it's supposed to be. Let me know in the comments below if you do. But I got 166% omega-3 and 82% omega-6s. So as long as I get more omega-3 than 6s, I'm okay. I try to eat flax seeds or chia seeds on a daily basis, and I throw some hemp seeds here and there as well. In addition to that, I take my DHA EPA supplement just to cover all the bases. So that is also not shown here in the chronometer page. Now here's my protein breakdown. I could have easily added more protein, but I am okay with these numbers for that day. Like I said, I eat differently every day, and I just try to make sure I kind of eat a variety throughout the week, and I don't concentrate on a particular day. My vitamins look pretty good here. Vitamin D I usually substitute, unless it is summer and I'm outside a lot, then I skip it. Looks like my vitamin E is lower than usual, but that's a quick fix. I can have some extra sunflower seeds or almonds. Those are good sources. But wow, look at the vitamin K. It's 300%. That's nice. Okay, the minerals look good as well. Selenium is lower, but it is easy to fix. All you have to do is just have one Brazil nut. And for zinc, I can simply have a few more pumpkin seeds. All the other minerals look pretty good. I got tons of magnesium, which is good for your heart, I believe, and a lot of manganese, and phosphorus is 93%, which is fine, and plenty potassium, of course. If I had another salad that day, I would have covered everything, but it doesn't have to be perfect ratios every day. I feel good eating this way, and I crave these foods. I'm not interested in the restaurant foods anymore because they are just not appetizing to me. My taste buds changed completely, and I do not regret. It just takes some time getting used to this lifestyle, but it is totally worth it. And I do hope we get more raw vegan restaurants and cafes open soon, and I really hope people would be interested in this healthy food. It totally does not suck. It does taste really delicious. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope everyone stays healthy. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!